Hi. Hello, my darlings, and welcome to Tea Time with Nat. Why I'm feeling called to come in here and share and feeling the momentum and really strong message to share this with you all is what I'm learning in class most recently is it's this course that I'm taking called Spiritual Psychology or Soul-Centered Living, and it's a certification. And it's teaching us one of these tools out of so many helpful tools, how self-forgiveness, I believe that they call it self-compassion. Teachers Ron and Mary are so incredible in how they hold us, they hold the class, and how we hold one another in the classes that we share with one another and the other students. And so why I'm feeling so called today specifically is there are times when I feel that I want to keep creating, and I gotta do it now. It's like my Capricornian self that just needs to finish it, get things done. And it's not coming from this place of presence. And sometimes it's coming from a place of lack or fear. Because when I go into that place of like, oh, I need to create, nothing comes out of me. And then I see this cycle. Happening over and over and again. And this is what this class is showing me, bringing in this awareness of not shaming myself, not judging myself for feeling like I'm not doing anything because I'm not creating anything, and it's this snowball effect, and it's all because of this one thought of I need to create because others are creating and I'm not creating the way that I should be. And with this practice of self-forgiveness almost in every situation is incredibly powerful. And this is something that's been happening on my healing journey. Now I'm going to get a little bit mystical and share with you some of my stories, really basic and summarized, such as, some memories come up from my past of maybe not treating a friend very nicely in high school, or someone that I just randomly met that I was extremely rude to. Or even if that person was rude to me, or even if this person that I'm not even connected with is spewing names and things at me, I still find forgiveness. I still can say and take my power back instead of waiting for them, or let's say our parents. That's another really big one for all of us, is that instead of just forgiving them, why don't we just empower ourselves to forgive ourselves for the way that we acted, forgiving ourselves in the way of not knowing. Like my mantra or my affirmation right now is that when these things start to come up, I forgive myself for judging myself as not knowing. And this is a belief system that goes back, way back when I was a child, and more specifically with my father, and my father figures in general, has been, I felt the need to always prove myself. I felt the need to always I need to do this so he can see this, and that means I'm worthy of something, rather than just being in the unknown and not knowing. I felt like I always had to have an answer around them. That to me had in my own perspective, that brought me my own self-worthiness in some ways. And once again, what I'm bringing to you today, as I was sharing with this client who was reflecting back to me exactly the process that I'm going through, afterwards, she literally said, wow, I feel like a weight was lifted. And it was all because of this one practice that kept coming through of talk to your little girl, talk to your inner child, talk to yourself, And not only forgive those who do not know, right? Such as our parents, they're only acting because they don't know themselves. They don't know themselves. So instead of blaming or shaming another person, why not reflect that back to me, take my power back, and empower myself to forgive myself? And with that said, it empowers your throat, it empowers your activation, it empowers your expression, and it is so fulfilling. And if you need to cry when you say those acts of forgiveness, I mean, there's some times where I've said it where it's just like pouring out of me, where I did not know, like I even feel emotional right now. So if you can think of someone, something, an incident that happened to you or to another person, or something happened to you, can you forgive yourself in that moment? Can you forgive yourself for buying into the fact that maybe that person wasn't right for you? I forgive myself for buying into feeling like material is going to make me worthy of something. And so now I invite you in to have a little moment of forgiveness for yourself, and just think about for this moment, if you could just close your eyes and just take a deep breath in and exhale out. And just kind of ask yourself, what can I forgive? Where can I forgive myself? Where can I forgive myself? And can you say that to yourself? I forgive myself for, as if, whatever that is. And just sit with that forgiveness. I'm going to ring this beautiful singing bowl for all of us to hear, and for it to resonate, that self-loving, that act of unconditional love for all of us, to fill us up with that unconditional love. You are so loved and you are so heard. Judging myself is not knowing. I forgive myself for judging myself as frustrated. I forgive myself